Hey, how we doing? It is fantastic to be back here once again for our Book to Prove tour featuring Savio Vega. Who's ready to get spicy tonight? Wonderful to hear. Your first contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
If tomorrow one day you're gone, work for my life, I had to start. Just my children and my home. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today. Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take it away. Down south, be an American, where peace and joy and free. And I'm hoping who died, who gave that right to me. And please stand up next to you and pursue the day. Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lake of Minnesota to the hill of Tennessee, across the range of Texas, sea, from Detroit to Houston, and New York to LA, but it's right in every American heart. It's time to
Oh, Canada. Now, the United States of America. Kevyn,
right to me, and he stand next to you. There ain't no doubt about this land.
Tonight, CWE is on the Point to Prove tour, which is quite fitting because tonight I am going to prove many points. I am going to prove that Canadians are weak. I am going to prove that Canadians are pathetic. I am going to prove that Canadians are cowards. But most importantly, I am going to prove that the greatest country in the world is the United States of America.
And a rare sighting, we have Danny Duggan starting out the night here for us, taking on Cheeks.
Yeah, very great start. Duggan, the guy who will do somewhere in the middle of the show. Right, as a main event. But he's got Josh Cheeks Holliday up against him. Oh, now they'll tie up right into the corner there.
Some nice hard slaps coming out of Josh going on there, and Danny as well.
Yes. Sending Danny running there.
Danny, on tight.
Yeah, Danny Duggan just keeping that headlock, a side headlock locked in on Cheeks.
Danny keeping that power strong game going on here.
Yeah, just continuing to work Cheeks down to the ground here.
The crowd aptly behind Cheeks.
And definitely not behind Duggan at all. That was a beautiful hip toss into a scoop slam, sending Danny running it once again.
I think the first year for us in Sault Ste. Marie, we had a chair thrown into the ring, and Josh caught that chair being thrown by Danny Duggan.
We have the chair.
And chairs out of the ring without being used.
And we all know that the crowd would love to see Cheeks use that chair on Danny Duggan.
I don't know that we would have seen him use that chair. I don't think that Cheeks is that type of guy. He is the type of guy to be smart enough to avoid that maneuver.
Danny Duggan using some of that underhanded tactics once again, pulling Cheeks right in that corner and now just stomping a mud hole in him. Taking advantage of the ref's 5 count for sure.
Definitely he is. That didn't seem to have any effect on Josh at all. And another one with no effect.
But those shots seeming to have an effect on Danny, as they are taking a tour of the corners right now.
That's number 3. Went high risk and unfortunately did not work out.
And that's the thing with Danny Duggan is Danny carries a bunch of experience with him in that ring, and that experience just came into play in that maneuver.
And then right back onto the attack Danny Duggan was, which is absolutely fantastic. Shows the veteran style that this guy holds.
Beautifully executed back suplex from Danny Duggan there.
And a
2 count
good
only
kick
on
out.
that one.
Yeah, good kick out. Crowd getting behind Cheeks here, wanting a comeback. Hard elbows to Danny Duggan right now.
Again, that experience of Danny Duggan coming into play with that beautifully executed drop kick.
It's explosive.
Danny lining him up. What's he looking to do here?
A tight bear hug.
Now that's some old school wrestling there. It's not often we see a bear hug in this day and age.
Not anymore. This is glorious to see. Almost as glorious as the mountains.
Cheeks trying to fight his way out, but Danny just cinching it in even further. Well, that'll break it for sure.
Eardrum no more. Oh, beautiful punch.
Cheeks rallying up
fired up.
Crowd here. Irish whip into a reversal. And a reversal from Cheeks all by himself and a kick to the head there. right into the code breaker, sending Danny Duggan flying all the way to the outside.
Not many men can do a rolling code breaker such as that. So that was beautiful to see.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty, my friend. A thing of beauty.
Frustration's coming out in Danny right now.
Sault Ste Marie, let me hear it. Sounds like we're having a good time. A massive shout out to our many. Come on, you're fired. Thank you, an uninterrupted thank you to Gear Garage. Tax bookkeeping and tax services. More for your pleasure. And Cafe Express. It's almost like a cafe managed by Jim Cornette or something. Thank you to the Queen of Hearts staff serving us tonight. Hosting. Hi to the lovely Alexa over at the bar. Don't forget, we have our 50-50 tickets tonight, 5 for 5. The more of you participate, the more one of you is going to win. It looks like it would be a big prize tonight. Our second contest of the evening is scheduled for one fall. Introducing this. To 165 pounds. He is the Sean Martin.
And his opponents. Ontario, weighing 365 pounds. Blackwell, the backward pusher.
Right now, we got the Backwoods Butcher, the big man, taking on Sean Martins. This should be a fantastic match here. What do you think, Carl?
I'm very excited for this matchup, considering the size difference. Normally, Sean Martins is the big guy inside the ring, and this time it looks as though he is not, and he may have met his match with this one.
One has to wonder, too, if Sean Martins is going to try some underhanded tactics, similar to what he did last time he was here, where he took on Samson.
I would bet that Sean Martin's middle name is underhanded. Rusty doing what he needs to do to show some dominance here early on at the very beginning of this matchup, getting the crowd to even chant meat.
And Rusty Blackwell showing that size, showing that power, throwing Sean Martins into the corner here.
With ease. Gonna try for a power strength.
And just as I said, there's that underhanded tactics of Sean Martins again.
We knew it was going to happen. I didn't figure it would be this early on, but we knew it was happening.
Now this is what Sean Martins has got to do with this big guy. Just keep on him.
That little bit of underhandedness gave him the upper hand in the situation, and continuing to keep that control. There is no move in Rusty.
No movement for either one of them on that one. Wow. Sending Martins flying to the outside.
Not just sending him to the outside, but dazing him even at the same time.
Martins trying to collect himself, but of course, Rusty chasing after him. And again, some more of that underhanded tactics from Sean Martins. They're kicking that rope.
A win's a win, no matter how you get it, I guess.
Yeah. As long as the referee doesn't see it, it didn't happen.
But from the looks of it, it had no effects on Rusty. A huge chop down on Sean Martins.
I felt my chest cave in on that one.
Was it
Catching
just
him with
me?
the-
Or did you see that ring shift?
I saw the ring shift at least 2 to 3 inches. Rusty keeps going this way. The ring's going to shift all the way into the river.
Yes, it will. Once again, Sean making his way outside, taking that little time, that little breather. Again, we talked about veteranness with Danny. This shows some veteran style right there as well.
But once again, we got the veteran stylings of the Backwoods Butcher, as now they have ventured into the bar to brawl. From what I can see, Backwoods Butcher is just dominating Sean Martins over there.
And they are legitimately inside the bar.
Oh, wow. Oh, I was not paying attention to that, but we got a double count out here, folks.
You.
There is a double count out.
I feel sorry for the two bartenders. They looked scared. We got Rusty going back into the ring, though. Maybe he's going to plead with the referee, Deuce, and maybe get this match restarted.
I kind of hope so. I want some more out of these two guys.
Rusty is asking for it, and the crowd wants it too.
What's your problem, you big dumb idiot? You think you can handle me? You want me back in there? You think we need to finish this right now? You people want me to finish this right now? I look at this. You people want me to finish this right now? You want to do that headline? There is me, boy. Too bad I'm done.
And I would say that Rusty came out with the win in this situation.
How we feeling, Sault Ste Marie? You guys are awesome. Your next contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a tag team match. Introducing first. From your spectrum, 369. And their opponents. At the back away, 27 pounds. The team of Atlantis.
And we move straight into tag team action with Matt Powers and Mr. Atlantis taking on the Double Ds here. This is going to be some fantastic action here, Carl.
Yeah, it's a matchup that I haven't seen before, and I'm very excited to see this matchup. It's going to be glorious.
You have to excuse me, I'm a little new to Mr. Atlantis. I don't know too much about him, but I'm excited to see what he can do.
You won't be disappointed.
Mr. Atlantis already showing up that impressive physique, that impressive strength. As he tags in Matt Powers connects with the double axe handle. Matt Powers is one of those guys who just day in, day out seems to be consistently improving with his in-ring.
Definitely is. I think this is the best showing that we have seen from him since he came to the CWE only a short little while ago, but he is really making names for himself. Quick cover here in the early part of this matchup.
Matt Powers cutting off the ring there. Now, did that constitute a tag or not?
I wouldn't consider it a tag, but that's up to the ref.
We got all four men brawling in the ring now.
Some great double team action going on here from two guys who don't normally tag together.
No, I mean, we've seen Matt Powers in the past tag team with the likes of Josh Holliday. He was in the six-man tag with Rusty in the previous match. It's going to be interesting to see how these two work together as a team throughout the course of this match.
The Digglers playing dirty a little bit here, sweeping the legs off.
And that's typical of the Digglers. They've been known to play dirty, as you had said it.
An interesting pinning combination there.
Beautifully executed neck breaker there. But I don't think you're going to take down Matt Powers that easily.
Good kick out from Matt Powers, too. The wherewithal to know.
Yeah, showing that he's still in this thing. Weathering the storm that the Digglers have left are leaving on him right now.
Hard knee right into the back and then pulling those arms. It's a painful move that I have been in a number of times and don't care to be in again.
Mr. Atlantis trying to get Matt Powers back into this thing.
Keeping the work on the back there and now going down to the ground with the arm.
Powers trying so hard to get that tag.
Fingertips away. Oh, I'm just not able to get there.
It's that tag team expertise of the Digglers coming into play here.
Oh. We got both men down on the ground here. Okay, one tag. Do we get the other one?
No. And there it is. There's the tag. Mr. Atlantis cleaning house here.
Really showing the power that this man has.
Just throwing the Digglers around, which is very similar to the Steiner brothers and how they used to work in the ring.
Very reminiscent, yes. And look at the power here. Both men, both of the Digglers being carried by Mr. Atlantis.
And the crowd here just giving him, Mr. Atlantis, the props that he deserves for what he had just done here. Oh, behind the ref's back, he just smacked him with that trophy there.
Are you
Powers
kidding
not
me?
able to get in time. That was low down dirty work right there.
Sault Ste Marie, let me hear you. Another huge shout out to some of our sponsors this evening. OK Tire, Pro North Roofing, Pizza West Side. Our boys over here doing commentary, Turnbuckle Studios. And Nova Grillhouse. Our fourth contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Sault Ste Marie, Ontario, weighing 200 pounds. He is accompanied by Sergeant Commando. DaVinci. And his opponent. From Puerto Rico, say hola to Dios.
Dude, another match we can cross off our bucket list as we are about to call a Savio Vega match.
I'm very excited for this one here. Savio Vega is a guy that we grew up watching for years and years in the WWF at that time, or the WWE as it's known now. Doing a lot of stuff all over the world has Savio Vega done, and to have him here in Sault Ste. Marie is glorious.
Came into the WWF as the best friend of Razor Ramon. Tried to help him in winning the Intercontinental Championship from Jeff Jarrett. Wasn't successful, but still had an impressive outing. And then you got to talk about his run in the 95 King of the Ring and just how phenomenal he was that night. 4 matches, 1 night, insane.
It definitely was. And for somebody to do that all in one night is wild.
Yeah. Of course, he came up short against King Mabel that night. We won't.
Yes, he did, but that is okay.
But let's face it, he's taken on a man who's no slouch himself in Diego DaVinci. I'm very curious to see how this plays out.
Diego looking like he doesn't want really to have any part of Savio Vega right now until this lockup.
And of course, if we want to talk a little bit more about the history of Savio Vega, just last year, WWE Backlash came out and helped Bad Bunny in his victory over Damian Priest.
Yes, he did. A man that has gone decades within the WWE and is not an unfamiliar name. And when he came out with to help Bad Bunny, the crowd was insane. They still remember Savio Vega. Diego DaVinci trying to claim that Savio Vega is pulling his hair, pulling the hair on the bald head of Diego DaVinci.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't see any hair in that ring, period. One has to wonder, though, we got the X Factor and Sergeant Commando wandering around the ringside. One has to wonder, what is he going to do to try and ensure that his man, Diego DaVinci, gets that win?
Well, that's what he's there for. That's what he's paid to do from Diego DaVinci, is to ensure that he gets the win. And the referee really laying it into both of these men, telling them that he just wants them to wrestle. Savio put his hands up and Diego took an advantage of the cheap shot there. And Savio just giving it back to him in turn.
There's that in-ring experience from Savio coming into play right there. Oh, wait a second here. Wait a second here.
What is happening? What is Duggan thinking and doing here? Danny's tapping. Danny's tapping.
The double D's are out here too. What the hell is going on?
The Diggler's
Savio
coming out.
Triple teamed in this ring.
We got
Here comes Cheeks. Here comes
out.
Powers. Here comes Rusty Blackwell to make the save.
Your winner by disqualification,
This matchup broke down quicker than an egg being dropped on the ground.
I come from Puerto Rico to win a match by the qualification of my three powers. I come here to get competition and win a match in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Now that you want to be bold, what about right here tonight? We have an 8-man match. You say no? You guys say no? Okay, let's do something. Let's ask the fans, do you want that match? Do you want that match? You want that match? They pay a ticket to see that match. That's what we're going to give it. 8-man tag elimination match. That way, I could stand with you again. You, or you. You screw something. And that way, the new one equals right here, and anybody from us, we can please you guys right here tonight. Be ready. Everybody back. Elimination match. I'm here now. Oh, brother. God, yeah. Thank you, man.
Well, there you have it, folks. 8-man tag team action later on tonight.
How we doing? It sounds like Tio Savio has made a little bit of a main event for the evening, huh? The beautiful Chelsea's walking around selling 50-50 tickets, 5 for 5. And now we will release you for an intermission. The boys will be back out. Come say hi. Specifically, hola to Tio Savio. Here comes the zombie princess, Jimmy Jacobs. Go see the ladies up at the bar. Go have a smoke with me. And we'll be back in a few minutes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
How are you? Are we ready to start our second half of the Your next contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the CWE Championship. Introducing the challenger. From North Ontario, weighing 200 pounds. He is still dangerous. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you know this, sing it with me. The champion.
MENTALLO has reached critical level. MENTALLO has reached critical level.
from Parks, Commando, weighing 225 pounds, he is the current reigning, defending CWE champion, the Zombie Killer.
And as we usually get on these tours, we have ourselves a CWE Heavyweight Championship match.
Yeah, right now we've got Dan Jarris getting set to take on MENTALLO. What a fantastic match this is going to be.
Right off the bat, before any action even happens, the crowd way behind the Zombie Killer, MENTALLO. Beautiful show of respect there.
Collar and elbow to start off the match here.
Both of these guys playing clean in this matchup. High stakes.
Beautiful drop toe hold into the side headlock from Dan Jarris there.
Dan Jarris has been around long enough in the CWE to know and understand how MENTALLO works.
And already the high flying techniques of MENTALLO coming into play there. Head scissor takedown into a clothesline, beautifully done.
And this time it's MENTALLO going to the outside to take a little bit of a breather. Not something that we see from MENTALLO often.
This is definitely a question of which one of these two will be the first one to break.
This matchup could go on forever. I don't think either one of them will break. That headlock takedown is perfection.
I was just going to say Dan Jarris playing the smart game here by keeping MENTALLO on the ground, but MENTALLO managing to escape that side headlock with the head scissor to the zone.
With a guy like MENTALLO who is a high flyer, you definitely want to make sure that you keep him down on the ground as much as you can.
Exactly. That's one of the things you want to do is maybe go for a leg, go to work on that leg, make sure he's so that he can't climb the turnbuckle, and that's just exactly what I'm seeing right now.
That's a great way to do it, and he didn't even have to touch MENTALLO to do so. All he had to do was step over. Nice float over.
Beautiful float over. Catching him with a clothesline here. Beautiful senton off that top rope there. A little too early to go for the count, in my opinion, there. And that's exactly what I said you should need to avoid for MENTALLO, the aerial tactics. And now we're seeing that come into play with MENTALLO right now.
And as you talked about earlier, making sure that you work on that leg. That's exactly what Dan Jarris just did. That chop block to the leg, taking MENTALLO and putting him down on the ground.
It's going to prevent him from climbing that top rope. And just keeping on that leg.
Yeah, when you got stakes that are this high, you want to make sure that you're keeping on your opponent.
Once again, the crowd getting behind MENTALLO, trying to give MENTALLO the energy he needs to succeed in this matchup.
MENTALLO got that rope break, but Dan Jarris back on that leg.
And just continuing to work on that leg with that knee smash. We're looking for the single leg maybe, and he's got it locked in there.
Going to take a lot of willpower for MENTALLO to break out of this and get back up to his feet. But as we've seen time and time again, MENTALLO can do that.
Oh yeah, there's no denying that. And keeping on him now with that that sleeper hold. It's clear that Dan Jarris has got this match working at his pace, the pace he wants, slowing it down, making sure that MENTALLO does not gain that speed and that aerial tactics, as I mentioned before.
It's a very smart way to do things.
Got him up in that power bomb.
And dropped him hard.
Very hard. Jarris looking for a little bit of aerial activity of his own here.
I guess if MENTALLO can do it, he can too.
Oh, and he misses on that senton. Took a little too much time on that top rope playing to the crowd. 2 count only on that pinfall, but MENTALLO keeping on Jarris right now.
Ooh.
Caught him with that knee breaker.
Again, working on that leg to ensure that Dan Jarris keeps him on the ground.
And shades of Ric Flair right now with that figure 4 leg lock locked in.
He's got that locked in tight.
Oh yeah, I'm beginning to wonder, will we see a title change here tonight?
Referee right there, just in case he hears that a little bit from MENTALLO saying, I quit.
MENTALLO inches away from that rope, and he's got it. He's got it. Referee now enforcing the 5 count.
Those pleasantries at the beginning of this matchup have been thrown out the window.
Yeah, these men are doing whatever it takes to win or retain the championship. And there's that speed of MENTALLO coming into play, as I talked about before. This is not where Dan Jarris wants to be.
So quick that guy is.
Air. Did you see the air he got on that diving leg drop?
See the air. I felt the air as he landed. It was like a sonic boom.
And I got to ask, how? How did Dan Jarris get out of that?
Instinctively, your body just does it. Dan Jarris showing some strength here. Beautiful DDT. And
oh wow.
Only a 2 count.
I thought he had him. I seriously thought he had him on that one. Both men on that on the corner right now.
This could spell bad news for both men.
Wow.
My God.
Well, and again, MENTALLO reaching down, pulling out that intestinal fortitude and kicking out at that 2 count there.
That was a 2.78.
As Macho Man would say, that was 2 99 100ths.
That is crazy.
Got him with that spinning forearm, Irish whip into the corner. And that does it. MENTALLO retains the championship in what was a fantastic outing.
And still CWE champion, the Zombie Killer.
I know I'm gonna get crap for this, but I don't care. 27 years I waited for an opportunity like this. And if I'm gonna, yeah, you don't know the half of it. 27 years I waited to be recognized and worthy of a shot at something like the CWA Championship. And if I'm gonna come out here and blow it and lose, I can't think of anybody better to lose to than MENTALLO. You're the man.
And the referee to the and the referee to the
One more time for the zombie killer. Sault Ste Marie, let me hear you. You guys sound awesome. Don't forget the lovely Alexa at the bar. She's got all your adult beverage needs. Chelsea's still giving out the 50-50 tickets. We will draw right before our great event. Your next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Michigan. 175 pounds. He is the zombie princess. And his opponent. He weighs 155. He's
Well, here we are. This is the match I've been looking forward to all night long.
All night, man. I've been looking forward to this one for weeks. Since we heard about Jimmy Jacobs making his way through this tour and getting the card, I have been looking forward to this matchup. Jimmy Jacobs playing some mind games, taking his time, taking off his ring coat, taking off the gear, giving it to the referee.
And this is something that has been typical of Jimmy Jacobs.
Oh. Jimmy Jacobs trying to get one over on Vinnie DaVinci before this matchup even started. And unfortunately, he was met with a shot from Vinnie and now on the outside. It's really hard to try to pick a winner in this matchup. These two guys, essentially the same size, same stature.
And on paper, with what both these men can do, I've had a hard time figuring out who was going to take the win in this one.
Oh, a little too much showboating going on from Jimmy Jacobs right now.
And Vinnie catching on pretty quickly.
A third drop toe hold.
Vinnie showing Jimmy Jacobs a thing or two here. Vinnie looking for that suicide dive, but Jimmy Jacobs quick to the punch there. No pun intended on that one.
These guys fighting it out here really close to our commentator's desk right now. Thankfully, they're going back into the ring because I was starting to get a little worried.
Yeah, I was about ready to gather up our gear here and put it away for protection.
Just move as quick as possible. Jimmy Jacobs really playing into some old school professional wrestling here right now with Vinnie and DaVinci.
Oh yeah, we got some shades of Perry Saturn going on right now in this match.
And Jimmy Jacobs knows exactly what he's doing. He's playing this perfectly, making everything go as smoothly as he wants it to go.
Right now, he's making every single move, every attack on Jimmy DaVinci mean something.
And if he continues that way, it's going to mean victory.
Mm. Beautiful maneuver from Jacobs.
Jimmy Jacobs doing all he can. He's got him twisted all up like a pretzel. Everything is perfection when it comes to Jimmy Jacobs right now.
It's keeping Vinnie grounded, and just as we talked in the previous match, this is what you got to do with a guy like Vinnie in the ring.
Did you just hear the crowd? Were they chanting Vinnie or were they chanting Jimmy? I can't tell.
I'm hearing Vinnie chants right now. And Vinnie powering out of the headbutt, or the headlock, my bad. But right into the sleeper, into the jawbreaker, beautifully executed.
Looked like Vinnie was just instinctively trying to do anything that he possibly can that came to mind out of all of this.
At this point in the match, I got to wonder, if you're Vinnie, what do you do to get out of this onslaught that Jimmy Jacobs is just laying on him?
If he's smart, he'd take a minute and go outside the ring. A huge kick out from Vinnie. I didn't see that coming, to be honest with you. I thought that the matchup was done.
But it's that intestinal fortitude of Vinnie, man. You just cannot, he just doesn't know the word quit. Back and forth action here, just
Submission maneuver applied by Jimmy Jacobs right now.
going back to that Rings of Saturn maneuver that he had on earlier.
Hey, it was effective before. Why wouldn't it be effective now? Maybe this is the tipping point that will get Vinnie DaVinci to say, "I'm quit."
But like I said, I just don't think the word "I quit" is in Jimmy's vocabulary. Jimmy just not letting go of that even after the roll-up. Or the pinfall, I should say, excuse me.
almost stealing a win there. Jimmy Jacobs recognizing it, though, and kicking out. See, I swear, they're chanting Jimmy because they like watching Jimmy Jacobs wrestle.
Yeah, that time around, I heard both names being chanted. Tried to go for that enziguri, but blocked it. Oh, catapult right into the ropes, right into a roll up. They're moving so fast right now. Both men down on the mat now.
These guys are putting on an absolute clinic right now.
Now Vinnie fighting back, looking for that windup, but no, Jimmy kicking out the leg of Vinnie DaVinci.
Onslaught of kicks, man.
Vinnie right now just digging down deep and doing anything he can to take out Jimmy Jacobs right now.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful tope off the over the referee. Jimmy Jacobs at this point has got to be wondering, what do I have to do to beat Vinnie?
Vinnie calling to the end, but hit with a huge spear from Jimmy Jacobs, and unfortunately still did not get that 3 count.
I'm telling you, man, it's that intestinal fortitude of Vinnie DaVinci, man. I've seen this guy pull a win just out of nowhere. And I'm sure you have as well.
Oh, I definitely have.
Beautiful split-legged moonsault one. And there it is. There it is. Wow.
Marie, how we feeling after that one? One of you is about to feel a whole lot better. Let's draw our 50-50 tickets. Black tickets. Number 926-50484. Yeah, come on over. A round of applause for the winner of the evening. Now, Sault Ste. Marie, are we ready for our main event of the evening? Are we ready for our main event of the evening? This next contest is scheduled for elimination. Introducing the first team. Accompanied by Sergeant Commando, Diego DaVinci, Danny Diggler, and Danny Duggan, the quadruple D's. And there are so many color. Well, the backwoods butter and flowers, they are led by Team of Savio Vega. The blue
And we're getting off to a hot start for the main event here, as all 8 men are brawling everywhere, all over the venue here.
It is a very, very hot start for this matchup. And again, this is an 8-man elimination tag matchup.
We've got brawling by the bar. We've got brawling right here at ringside. Trash, just saw trash can being used by Danny Duggan over on the other side there. This is going to be really hard to call here. We got Diego taking the punishment from Savio Vega.
This matchup is happening absolutely everywhere.
And once again, one of the Digglers just Cheeks has been eliminated here.
Cheeks has been eliminated.
Well, chalk one up for the bad guys.
Referee trying to get some resemblance of order in this matchup here. It has been chaotic from the start.
And there hasn't even really been an opportunity for tag to actually happen, but it looks as though we're going to get to that now.
We got Danny Duggan and Rusty Blackwell in the ring.
Well, that's what we thought it was going to be, but at this point, it looks like it's Rusty Blackwell versus the world. Rusty feeling really confident, almost taking out his own tag team partner, Savio Vega.
I can almost guarantee Rusty Blackwell can take out all four of his opponents on his own.
Oh, I'm sure he could. Rusty just picking him up like he's baby. And dropping him like he's a 10-pound bag of potatoes. Well, I would call that a swing and a miss.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and a big splash there. And now one of... Thank you, Kevin, for taking over what I was going to say.
And we are back down to 3-on-3 in this tag team elimination matchup.
We got Sean Martins at ringside.
We had
Sean
breakdown
right here in front of us.
Breakdown once again. Ooh.
Rusty Blackwell laying out right here in front of us as the referee administers the 10 count. And the big man, Rusty Blackwell, has been counted out.
Rusty Blackwell has been eliminated.
Half a second away from getting back into the ring, and the referee had to make that call.
Now you know Rusty's going to want to look for some degree of revenge on Sean Martins for what he had just done.
I would hope so.
All we got now on the good guys side is Savio Vega and Matt Powers. How are they going to get through this?
Danny Duggan not even caring, putting that leg up. The referee. Danny trying to make short work of Matt Powers here. Savio Vega trying to come in there.
Notice how he's got the side headlock on Powers, but he's keeping an eye on Savio, making sure Savio does not get in and try to break up anything.
He's been watching him the entire time. It's almost as though he's possessed and hasn't left sight.
Powers almost fading away there, but channeling the energy of the audience here to try and get back into this thing. And technically, this may look like a 3-on-2, but we've got Sergeant Commando at ringside, so this is a 4-on-2 situation right now.
Just call him an equalizer. Matt Powers with a powerful kick out.
There's that experience of Danny Duggan coming in as Matt Powers tried to reverse whatever aerial attack Duggan was looking for. Savio shouting words of encouragement to Matt Powers.
It's being the eyes right now for Matt Powers because clearly he's not able to see what is happening to him in the ring. Savio putting his hand out there, looking for that tag from Matt Powers, and Matt Powers needs it at this time. Diego DaVinci with the cheap shot.
Powers with a cheap shot of his own, though. What? Wow.
Duggan has been eliminated.
Matt Powers with the roll-up win on Danny Duggan.
But watch out for Diego. He's still got that flag. And now it's just Savio on the other side.
Has been eliminated. Get up in here.
And we are down now to 2-on-1. Derek Diggler and Diego DaVinci taking on Savio Vega. Savio Vega with that spot kick, making short work of the other Diggler.
Derek Diggler has been eliminated.
And now Savio has got the match he wanted earlier tonight. He's got Diego 1-on-1.
All alone in the ring. Diego DaVinci is looking pretty confident right now, but that could possibly change. Thunderous clap.
Yeah, you can see the look of confidence in Diego's face as he's trying to take control of the situation right now. Drilling those shoulders deep into Savio's abdomen.
and maybe just a little too confident.
Savio got a Cobra clutch locked in. We got Sergeant Commando trying to get in the ring here. There's the roll up. Savio pulls it out.
Sault Ste Marie. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Guys, I'm coming from Puerto Rico, like you know, small island in the Caribbean, and I carry my flag everywhere I go. In the beginning, you don't see the flag because it's right here in my chest. Carry that flag everywhere. And I know you guys are proud Canadian, not like that, Duggan. They tried to steal this match using the trophy, using weapons. But you know what? Even a fifth guy to take the meat guy out. Anyway, who win the match? You guys win the match. You want it, you got it. Listen to this. I have a company in Puerto Rico named IWA. Get on YouTube. Type IWA Puerto Rico. Every Saturday at noon, it's a new show. It's in Spanish. You can put in settings the clock action, and it's coming in English. You can read what they say in Spanish. Check my company. It's a hot company in Puerto Rico, IWA. Thank you very much. This is CWE Canada. Thank you. Y las cosas aquí se hacen a mi manera. Opa. Thank you, guys.
One time for Tio Savio and his new look fucking one. Sault Ste Marie, we love you. Thank you for coming out and spending some time with us. We will be back again.